Okay, welcome back to another video here. So I'm working on this one here, and let's take a look here what we've got. This is sort of a mirrored image, so we can see if we got the schnoz in the right place. It looks like there's a few things out of place, I would say. Now, I tend to do these long necks. I'm kind of like Mogladini. That was the guy that did the long necks. Okay, so now, it would help to have the paint palette. Hold on. It would help. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh. Precariousness. Okay, so we've got this brush here. And dab that into a little bit of turpentine here. Now, what we've got is kind of a light. It's really a light brown. It's really a light brown over here. Maybe even darker than that. We'll have to darken that up. So I wanted to get this this whole bone, this plane over here, this side of the face, because we have to create this three-dimensional aspect to the painting. And let's see here. It could even be, as I'm double checking with the photo here, it could even be, you just kind of goop it all on there just for now. And a little bit of a ring down there. And then it's got that dark splotch here. Oops. I don't like it when computers, when the light kind of goes off and on. It's annoying. So, just kind of measuring how far does the hair go up. So, so I've created this long neck guy here, and kind of makes me want to bring let's see if that's the ear, call that the ear, then this shirt is starting about over here, actually, and then kind of even further up, a lot further up over here. So that would change the whole look of the painting, but as Bob Ross used to say,
this is your world. You can do whatever you want.
And so that's what we're going to do, whatever we want. Heck, we might even just stop for a glass of wine here in a minute, since we're doing whatever we want. Let's see. Oh, I just love color. It's so therapeutic, I just wish painting was as important as tweeting, but it's not. And I'm hoping that someday humanity will see how goofy this, alternate reality really is, and just kind of come to our senses and just do things normally and fill our abodes, our houses, our apartments with with beautiful paintings, and instead of I'll tell you a story. I was now I'm going to change the background. I mean, I like the blue background, but I kind of want to do this. Yeah. I don't know if I should do that now, but I'll do some of that purple now, I think. Anyway, I was going to tell you a story about being in Bali. Well, in Bali, I remember that I was really wondering if I could find some like seascapes. Like I thought maybe Bali there would be a lot of sort of ocean paintings, seascapes and things like that. And I was really disappointed that I couldn't really find any. I thought maybe there would be, a lot of kind of coastal what do you call it? Coastal little shops, with like painters who are painting the sea. You know what I found instead? Was I like this. Looking at the screen, I can see exactly where I'm going with this thing. This needs to be more in like that, and then down. Like that. Yeah. And then the red's actually more down here too. It's a cool shirt. That was one of this guy's favorite shirts. So I'm feeling better about this painting. I feel like I've made a little bit of progress. Turpentine is horrible. Horrible smell. God. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of a very light skin tone down in here, because we got to get some neck action. Let's call it neck action. And it's not going to be the final thing, but it's just sort of helping me to, see what I need to see. Sometimes, we'll put something down just for temporary. It's kind of like going to the dentist and maybe they put a temporary filling. Did you ever get one of those? And then they got to see if your tooth is infected enough or whatever to sorry, I'm not really making sense with that analogy. Okay, skip that. All right, let's do this orange. Let's do this orange, yellowish orange thing for the shirt. Kind of feel like I want to leave that until last, but I don't think I will. I'll just put that on now. There. That's good enough for now. I mean, good enough for now. Okay, so my main interest is this face. So now I realize that, okay, the angle of this picture, let's put these things side by side. Well, I'm happy with the angle of this left side. Yeah, that seems about right. I think the nose seems about right. The eyebrow on this side seems about right. Although I feel like it could be more rounded on this side. So let's try to round it off a little bit more. Now I'm gonna just lighten up this nose, and then the tip of the nose, and then from the tip of the nose I want to see how far down is this chin. Tip of the nose to this bottom of this chin. And that'll give me, so now it's starting to come together, and I could almost put a little bit of white in here and just, it's a little bit too white. It's funny, you think you got it, and then it's really white against the canvas. But then if you take a look at what I'm seeing on the screen, it actually makes sense. It actually looks okay. Because that forehead is bright. But it's more pinkish, though. It's a little bit more pinkish, so we need that pink. A little bit of pink in there. Let's see, good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. So I think that's really coming together, and I'm going to take a break on this one, and I've got another one that I want to start. So I'm going to start that right now, the new one. And, well, I guess we could keep this video rolling and just set this over here. And then I'll put on this here hat and get the new canvas. This one, oh wow. This one is a plein air one that I'm working on of a river. And, well, that's not quite done yet. We'll set that aside and get the... Is that one? Oh, that's not the one I want. This one has not been prepped. So, excuse me. I'm going to get... here, you can look at this one for now. I'm going to get the canvas that I need. And let's check it out here. There we go. Gosh. Alrighty. There we go. All right. Now, the only problem with this is, isn't it funny? Here's a tip for you, okay? If you're a painter, YouTuber, print out a picture of what you're working on, and then you can let's see, we got that over there. Oops. There, okay. What I'm saying is, yeah, print out a picture of what you're working on. Actually, this one, maybe I'm going to turn this way. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this one this way. Let's move it this way. Right there. Okay, so let's get our general colors for the background. We've got some of that grayish color. I want to get the center of action put in first. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of charcoal. No, I'm not going to use charcoal. I'm going to use the brush. And I'm just going to roughly... Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna roughly. I'm gonna use a kind of a light pink in here, and starting from the center-ish, I'm gonna do the face, top of the hair, and put the main attraction of this painting into here. And we've got a shoulder. Let's see, we've got some hair. We can go ahead and do some hair up here. This will help us to understand the sides of the face and how much we need to the hair's going over there, and then we've got face here, and then we've got shoulder here. So we've got, let's just put the shoulder in here, kind of squarish, kind of this way, kind of this way, and kind of this way. All right. And kind of this way. Don't forget to leave room for the neck. Okay, so now I'm going to move to a bigger brush, and I'm going to put some of this background, which is a very light gray. Yeah, it's basically gray. So hopefully I can do it justice here. Oops. A bunch of yellow. A bunch of yellow came flying out of there. Okay. And okay. Now, yeah. So at this point, you could focus on the face, which is probably the best thing to do because it is the purpose of this painting. I mean, essentially, it is a portrait painting. So we're here for the face on this one. And I'm gonna try to get some nice pinkish color down here. You can't see my palette, can you? But I'm just gonna block in a little bit of this. Doesn't matter if it's purple right now. I don't really care about that. I just want that. Yeah.
Are you still up?
Yeah. Still here.
Well, you already wrote me a note.
Yeah. But, I got excited. I told Natalie and Morgan I had them send their pictures because I was going to make a picture of them, and
Oh.
I thought
I hope you're going to go to bed at some point.
I thought I'd get started on these pictures.
I was hungry, so I made myself a little bit of liquor.
Okay.
Okay, darling, don't forget to lock up, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, dear.
Night.
Oh, sure.
Shaggy around. Okay, so now you got to make some decisions. Do you want to do the hair? I mean, everything has to be the way you want it here, because this is your center of the universe. Is this this person? So I start from the top, and then I want to make sure that I have the hair sort of the way I want, the way that it's really kind of falling. Okay. Now you can. I might just put in this. Just kind of see where I put the reds. Like that. The bottom of the hair is going to be about here. Oops, I lost my light. Okay. So I'm going to lighten up that red. And, you know, we've got a right at her eye level down here, we've got a woman in a red coat. So we can kind of put that in roughly. That's the only other use of red that we've got. And while you're at it, since, you know, if you want to go to bed, you can kind of do some, you know, you got some people like dressed in a black coat, and then there's, let's see, there's a gray coat. Oh, there's some blue coats and some dark black coats, and there's a guy up here who's got a black coat, and then there's a guy over here who's got a scarf. Kid over here who's got a black coat. This woman here's got a black purse. So let's see what we're going to do with that later. Maybe we'll just put a bunch of cool, you know, colors in there, and put some people in there, and make it a bit abstract. Well, that's all I got for tonight, so thanks for being here, and we'll finish some of these up next time, and good night. See you tomorrow.